Hi guys, Ninjani. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my IG live. So today I'm going to be talking about, actually we are going to be talking about personal finance. I'm going to be discussing that topic with a gentleman. So let me just do a quick introduction. His name is Smanga Sanga. He's 26 years old. He's got an honors degree in finance, and he's got two businesses that are running and making profits. So yeah, as I said, our topic is going to be around personal finance. So we're going to be talking about your income, like how you're getting your income, basically how you're spending it, how you're saving it, investments, and protection. So yeah, stay tuned. Let me just add him onto the conversation and then we can actually begin. How do I add people, guys? Okay, to join in and then we can officially start. Hi.
Yeah, ngathi kuyakhatha nje kahle. I don't know why. Kodwa ngiyayibona mina kahle into ihamba kahle.
No,
So basically,
you can start.
so sikhuluma about personal finance. Yabo. Personal finance is very important. Ishaya wonke umuntu, ishaya umuntu omncane nomuntu omdala. Ishaya wonke is very important. So into yokuqala ngoba ushilo introduction ukuthi khona income. Income sithola indlela ehlukahlukene. So whether i-salary, ma-bonuses, nama-hourly wages, ama-pens, ama-dividends. Kodwa leyo income mayithola income ezokusupporta wena nabantu abadipendele kuwena, and ukuthi leyo income le ndaba iqala personal finance iqala income. Without income there's no personal finance, otherwise finance ongeni, yabo. So when usunayo le income, obvious nama-expenses, ne-rent, ne-mortgage payment, sikhuluma khona about imalentuzana ama-payment endlu uyakhokha with monthly payment, exact bond, ifana njenge-bond. Une-tax nokudla kwakuthenga, une-entertainment. Into abayenzayo abantu when it comes to spending, one of the biggest mistakes abayenzayo ukuthi ababe honest ukuthi banama-expenditures kanjani. For example, mina I put in entertainment. When I put in, because I know I will go out one day with my friend, and now one day trying a party and a present.
Yes, which is very important.
Which is very important.
No, but it's very important to wazi ukuthi yini idinga imali, even if it's just an estimation. Okay, fine. Some people for entertainment spend 500 rand, 800 rand, like every month, and then we have depending on what you did this month when it comes to entertainment, roughly, so spending something like 100 plus or 100 less than what you had predicted or estimated.
Exactly. So it's very important to be honest with yourself. I have to entertain myself because sometimes we have to appreciate umzimba wakho. It's okay. And it must work on when it comes to spending in an Excel sheet, a budgeting tool
Yes.
Is it low budgeting tool underspending or expenses? Other expenses. Other expenses caters for actually black tax. Black tax is real.
Very
black
real.
Tax is real. Usho athi nje some u-anti waletha ekantami ufuna ukuza lapho lo 200 rand nokuthi 200 rand nokuthi imalini sosuka kude le ingane yakini icela imali because mawusebenza ila kuhamba khona i-black tax because ngiyamama yantu ongasebenzi noma ungana income. So
I have a little brother. Every month mangihola ungicela i-airtime uyazi ukuthi ngihola nini. Ufona on that day athi how mfethu sengishodelwa i-airtime.
Uyabona i-black tax i-real kanjani. So that's why noma as much as was ama predicted or estimated expenditures zakho monthly, Kodwa for under expenses, at least nje ufake, depending ukhola malini, kodwa ufake other expenses ukuthi okay. Ukuze noma kuthiwa umuntu wakeni ongamplanelanga noma ongambudgetelanga, ukwazi ukuthi okay, nemali engaka susizohamba uyocela komunye lesele. Well, i-black tax ikhona and i-black tax ngesibalekele. So okwesibili sikhuluma ama-savings. So ngokusho kubalulekile, ama-savings akusona ama-investments. Saving is not investing. Most saver, ma-savings efana njengama-fixed deposits, ma-short-term investments, whereby imali accessible within a period of 1 year. Yabo? So if imali unga-access within a period of 1 year or within a period of 3 months, like notice deposit, that is not investing, it's saving. Yeah, save imali yakho so that exactly. Because notice deposit, for example, uyakwazi ukukhipha imali at a fee of 100 rand Standard Bank, for example, any day. If we keep a less than the notice deposit days, there was we keep any day, but administration fee by charge. So it's not actually investing, but you save. What is very important to save, because you day in time you might
always say you need to have so for me, savings, I always look at them as an emergency fund or like an emergency savings.
Exactly.
Where okay, fine, make money away. A percentage every month. Okay, fine. Should anything happen, let's say man and medical aid, only like a certain portion of the expense use of an imali to add, right? Anything happens so because I have that savings, which is my emergency fund. Exactly. It's for me to access when I need it.
That's very true.
But I think for my savings because it will to my investments almost like a list of okay, fine, easy pieces or ukhone okumele zenzeke ukuze uzokwazi uku-access leyo mali leyo so that ungagcini usulokhu uyikhipha nje ngisho isidingo singekho.
That's very true. The investment instrument uqinisile kakhulu Mthana. The investment instrument, for example, engayibona i-Standard Bank noma i-Absa, whereby wazi ukuseva, wazi uku-investa kuyona ube nama-savings at the same time. Like uyakwazi uku-withdraw imali thizeni, I think it's 40%. Withdraw short term anytime usuyidinga, or the rest will be invested for a period of 1 year to 3 years. I think I want to Standard Bank. So that type of instrument or investment instrument / saving, uyakwazi u-access imali yakho, portion of low mali or 40% of low mali in the short term, which is saving, 60% which is investing. So as an issue, my savings, come on, physical cash, hard cash. Ngemali sekwi-bank account yakho bese it's emergency fund ngokwajosha. Kuma i-account yakho nama-money market securities ke la ungabalini or fixed deposit maningi yabo. So masiwa kwa-savings sa-investing kuma investor ke yini uku-investor qala investor when you purchase ama-assets.
They always need savings and investments all the time.
Two different
all
things.
The time.
Two different things. So more invest. It's when you're buying an asset and you want to generate some returns in the future. I want to ensure. Normally or generally, go by long term. I want to ensure. So my shares, for example, shares or my stocks. My stocks, you can buy my shares through my investment agencies. Investment agency, whereby you can actually buy my shares at MTN.
I know there's easy equities as well.
Easy equities. That's all. You can actually buy, they act as a broker. They want to ensure by middlemen. I need to some shares. Allow listed JSE, Johannesburg Stock Exchange, stuff. USA, but so New York Stock Exchange, and countries. So you can actually buy my shares that are listed, the companies that are listed JSE, and qualifications of listed JSE. So you can actually buy my shares from those companies, but there must be a middleman or a broker, and they charge administration fee. You can actually buy my shares for individual companies and have your entire portfolio by my shares, Vodacom, Telcom, and so forth. Or alternatively, there's something called mutual funds. It's a very interesting term. It's a very interesting type of investment. Mutual funds, you actually buy a diversified fund. It's diversified. It's a very interesting type of investment. So mutual fund, let's say, for example, mutual funds we balanced invest tech balanced fund, for example. Example, invest tech balanced fund MTN phakathi, MTN Vodacom, for companies, pharmaceutical companies, companies from different industries. So it's very diversified. So it's a very safe investment, but it depends on the risk of but it's a very safe investment to be diversified. For example, if this company so and so performs poorly, or you would be surprised because the share price in company just because it bonally see all the share price. It's a short, it's a short-term effect. It's a short-term effect. What more they won't invest in a long term. You won't worry about the decrease later, one day. So I'm more interested in the company is performing well, and my books and my fundamentals are right. So the company will be fine in the long term. So it depends on the investment horizon. Am I interested in day-to-day things, or I'm interested in more than a year things? I want to share in the company or my increase or my fluctuations in company. So because of mutual funds, very interesting mutual funds. So I'm very diversified. So the company or my perform mutual fund is not entirely affected. Why? Because it diversified. So the mutual funds are saying let's say we save retirement, we save a good investor with investment retirement. They normally use a mutual fund. Also most of the government connect to a provident fund. Told a provident fund, ile compulsory plus most of the government. We task imali by provident fund. Masu mdala ithatha leyo mali leyo 33%, bekunika 67% befaka retirement annuity. Same thing yenzakala when it comes to retirement annuity. Say when you start retirement annuity, and I recommend ukuthi meqala ukusebenza any day, no mean maqala ukusebenza should have what you call a retirement annuity, because after 55 years old, according to a constitution or according to my legislation, 55 years old ungakwazi ukuthatha retirement money yakho. What I'm sure. So after that, so employ
that retirement fund. It's from the constitution, the laws and stuff. What were you saying?
Yeah. I was saying at 55 years old, you can take imali yakho retirement. Kodwa ukwazi uthatha 33.33%. Yeah. Master 67.77% bawuthatha befakwe living annuity. Living annuity is still imali suke invested in mutual fund, uthole income per month from a living annuity.
So almost like daily salary almost.
Yeah, i-package yakho nje yonke masuyeka emsebenzini, right? Or masumdala so retire starting from 55 years old up to 65. 65 years ukusebenza. So can take 3.33% of low mali, 7.77% uthatha living annuity. Living annuity uyithola yonke nayo, uthola monthly. Kunemali receiver monthly. Usumdala phela usebenzi manje. So uyabona kubaleka nganani ukhatha retirement annuity yakhe seceleni. Hayi ungadependele ku-provident fund le-compulsory government, kodwa ukhatha yakho personally seceleni. So it's very important because manje uwazi uphila isikhathi singanani and ufuna ukuhlupheka noma ufuna ukusokola. So that's my investment. Khona ama-bonds kahlukene, ama-bonds, corporate bonds, that's what you call government bonds. Obviously ama-corporate bonds are more risky because inkampani ngabani nomini you're taking that risk, hence ama-returns makhulu. When it comes to ama-government bonds, ama-returns mancane, government ohlezi ukhona uyindawo, hlezi ukhona sinayo la South Africa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm talking about my invest. So I'm talking about my investments that you want to take. So if
Yeah.
and they're interesting, going back to my mutual funds, you can pay from as little as 500 rands per month, contributing with retirement annuity.
Mm. And
Companies
you can
companies
start
are
at
finding
you can start at any age. Once you start working, you can decide, okay, fine,
what's that
I'm
working?
gonna take a retirement annuity, I'm gonna do my mutual funds and take the minimum. And then
55.
as you obviously climb the corporate ladder, then get as your salary increases, you can then increase a premium level.
Exactly. Oh yeah. And or alternatively, you can put in a lump sum.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Alternatively, you can put in a lump sum. Kodwa from as little as 500 rand ngenyanga, uyakwazi ukufaka
Mm.
imali, contribute retirement annuity yakho. Ngoba ukusebenza nje, 500 rand emncane kabi. Futhi 500 rand can do a lot ngoba imali ifakiwe laphana, investwe ama-companies ahlukahlukene, and le mali iyanyuka, and i-interest ayikho fixed,
Yes.
fluctuate. I can tell you one of the best performing mutual funds last year. The highest performing mutual fund they performed last year, I think 60% interest per annum.
Sure.
60% interest, exactly. Yabona,
Crazy.
60%. So yabona ukuthi ama-mutual funds noma kufanele ukuthi investe kuma-shares kodwa indirectly, because ama-returns akhona unpredictable and akafani njenge-fixed deposit per se. Yabo.
Yes. No, definitely. There was.
Mase kune-protection-ke ukugcina. I'm almost done.
Yes.
Just protection, I'm done.
Oh, benginokubheka ukuthi asiskiphanga lutho yini.
So protection is very important. Protection is my life insurance, my health insurance, estate planning. So life insurance, for example, is very important. It's very important, life insurance, because life insurance, for example, 1 million. 1 million companies are found FMI pay imali ngawo 230 something ngenyanga.
Serious?
I'm serious. 230 something ngenyanga. And
so before siqhubeke, let's explain what is life insurance, how does it work for someone who's watching and doesn't understand.
So life insurance is a risk product. Yonke ama-risk product afana nje ukuthi uma ne-insurance yokusha kwendlu, ne-insurance yemoto, layo insurance yomuntu bese, yabona insurance. Ukuthi anytime uba deceased, ama-dependents akho are not left ehlupheka. Yabona insurance. Especially if unomntwana ehlala ehlupheka. So it's a risk product. So iyasiza ngale ndlela yokuthi for example, noma kade kutshela nje ishibhile 239 rand per annum. I mean, what am I saying? Per month njalo. Uyikhokhayo. Month. Uyayikhokha le mali, should you pass on ingane zakho zohlala 1 million. Kodwa is wise leyo mali leyo ungayikhiphe zisamba, uthathe ufake kwi-trust, which is
trust. All at once. A certain amount per month.
Exactly. Ufake kwi-trust zeni, whatever trust, uyabiza igama layo ilo trust leyo. Ufake kwi-trust, and lokho kudinga lokho, it goes back to effect ukuthi umuntu ube ne-will. Lokho kudinga i-will, lokho kustipulate kwi-will. Yakustipulate kwi-will ukuthi kwi-life insurance yami ufuna kwenze lokhu nalokhu. Imali ayifake investe kwi-trust, mase ingene kwi-trust ingane ithola imali engaka.
Yes.
And lokho goes back ukuthi it's very important kube ne-financial advisor. I-financial advisor, yabona, you can either choose a lawyer noma i-financial advisor. Between the two, you can't have them both. I-financial advisor iyasiza when it comes to le payout le. and iyakuvulela le account because kule field vele if ishibhe ngendlela eyisimanga i-financial advice. Thina abantu abamnyama asinayo i-financial advice, asinawo ama-financial advice. Nami ngisanda kuyithola, asinawo ama-financial advice, siyawadinga ama-financial advice. Mina eyami 0.03% of any investment engiyenzile investile 0.03%. This is very small percentage. 0.03%, very small. And lo muntu lo will make sure to die. Uzonza shows abantu ukuthi ama-dependents akho are taken care of. Number two,
yes.
exactly. Number two, lo muntu umanage ama-investments akho.
Investments wakho properly because they're obviously professional.
Exactly. If this fund performs badly, uyayithatha imali yakhe move to a good performing fund. Uyabona ngisho usafer. Uyabona ngisho ngeke wona umanage ama-investments akho every day. Ulokhu ucheck njalo. Unenza kahle. You're not a broker or you're not a financial advisor.
You're not trained for it, uyabona.
Exactly.
So you want to focus on what you know how to do best. Like for example, when you're in business, you want to make sure business you're getting new deals and when the okay, fine, imali yami engiyenzayo, this is where ngifaka khona, and then there's someone who makes sure I make more money.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm not a financial advisor yet. I'm doing my CFA. I'll be qualified to give advice now in a few years to come. I'm not certified to give advice. I'm not qualified to give advice.
No, I did say at the beginning of the video. I did say at the beginning.
Please. Yeah, please. So if financial advice it's very important. It's very important financial advice. So if the financial advisor manager my financial affairs akho, and if financial advisor you manage my personal finances up.
Yes.
Everything. One day usuyabona ikweletu zonke awunazo usaphila. Yonke le mali ya insurance, yonke le mali oyisevile cover ikweletu zakho. I-financial advisor yenza sure ukuthi ayenzeki leyo nto leyo. Ukuthi masushonile aba-dependents akho asala na something. Yabona ngisho. Iyakuxwayisa, ihamba nawe uba ne-meeting at least nayo every 6 months. Yenza sure ukuthi ama-personal affairs akho are well taken care of. Masube health insurance something minor. Medical aid yasiza. Because imali is contribute imali every month. Medical savings. So medical savings hamba phela. Uyafika laphana esibhedlela alibhalitho noma ikepe Victoria, uyahlala laphana kuthiwa imali siphelile. So kubalekile ukuthi la kungena khona i-gap cover. Gap cover ivala lesikhala lesi esesisalile lesikhala lesi la ahlula khona i-medical aid. Exactly. That's remaining. So even the medical aid, I was working for a broker at once now. We always advised my clients to have a gap cover if paid medical aid. It's very important. Very important. So I think that's about it.
I think let's run through it again. Then maybe later on we can decide on having like one video specific for one specific thing. If my viewers want that type of information.
It's a lot.
So we said first, before you even have a personal finance, you must have some form of income. Income level could be in the form of a salary, dividends. What else did you say? You mentioned so many things. But any type of income, basically.
Yeah, or any type of, even the only way I'm receiving income is business. So that's my form of income. You can either have a business, you can either have a salary or a wage or a pension or a dividend. Dividend is income we receive from buying shares, from having shares in company. Those are dividends. So maybe you have shares in a certain company and you receive income through that. So there are different types of forms of income. Even my interest income from investments, I want to show you. So a different income.
Yes. Okay. So we said in order for you to have personal finance, you need to have some form of income. With your income, umele uyinakekele, because you must watch your spending, and then you must obviously save some money, put some money on investments. And I think it's safe to say my investments work better and you get better returns when it's a bit long, it's like medium to long term, because you give it more time to mature. Am I right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true. Nangu
Yes.
ngethuzana usihle flawless ekhuluma nge-passive income.
Yes, no, so we had my questions just now. And then the last thing we said, which was also very important, was the protection. So you must make sure that you have all the necessary insurance that you need. So for example, if you need motor, get a car insurance. If you need to have a house insurance. And then we spoke about nempilo, we are pila, so have a life insurance, which is also very important, and medical aid, obviously, help. I think that's about it, because we were just like basically like a summary of each of those and how they link together and why they're important to build your personal finance as a person, Jay. So Usihle Flawless is saying passive income, very important. I think that we touched on passive income when we spoke about investments, because you were talking about mutual funds, we spoke about shares. Those are all the things that will generate a passive income later on. And we also spoke about assets, right? So obviously, if you're buying an asset, you're buying it because you want to get a passive income, correct?
Yeah. And it's a passive income. Ngoba ngisho singaba nevidiyo usuku ka-finance.
I know. I know.
Passive income is a different topic on its own. Because passive income wenza indlela ehlwahle nethi angifuni uyividelate kakhulu kodwa passive income nayo kusho ukuphuma ngayo elinye ilanga kodwa ngoba usho it's around lento shilo sisizumthanga.
Okay, cool, no stress. And then Amanda has a question. Ubuza ukuthi, how do you pay a financial advisor?
A financial advisor, for example, luckily as ngizafunda e-university bengifundisa around Westville, yabo ngifundisa ama-students, yabo ngisho. So ngamazi lo mama lo, ngamazi kanjalo. So ngafundisa lento uzanakhe umntanakhe, and I found out we-financial advisor. So sikhuluma almost language eyodwa, simuntu eyodwa almost each and every day. Ney'ncwadi zokuthi financial advising and so forth. Kwa financial advisor, how do you pay financial advisor? To answer the question yakho, you have to find a financial advisor before you pick it. Maningi ama-financial advisor, Google, maningi. Even old mutual, unama-financial advisors akhona. Investec, Allen Gray, different companies, but aba-cheaper kangcono yilaba abayimele bona personally. And if they are very cheap, they are so cheap, yabona ngisho. And mina it's very much recommended ukuthi uthole umuntu ngaphandle ungayi-company efana njengo-old mutual, uthole i-company ey'mele, wazi kahle umuntu une-access kuyena noma nini, bakhona baningi, and I can even recommend abanye engibaziyo ama-companies engiwaziyo sisebenza nawo, sometimes asebenza ne-broker.
Okay,
but how to pay financial advisor iyabamba percentage for example le iyabamba 0.03% per annum of investments yami, of onke ama-products ama-risk product and so forth. 0.03% iyabamba, so ithatha i-fee yami.
Okay, no, got you. No, Sabonga Kulu. If we get any more questions, I will let you know, and then we'll add them on the comments on my YouTube channel then. Okay, cool. Yabonga Kulu.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, that was it for today's video.